Everybody should be able to share their mental health stories with open-mindedness and understanding. But sadly, we live in a society that doesn't allow that to happen. When I was 12 years old, I was diagnosed with a mild form of Tourette's. And most people don't notice my Tourette's because I've dealt with it for a long time, so I know how to suppress it. Whenever I look at my own personal story, I bring it up to some people and they're quite ignorant to the idea. And it makes me want to bring it up less and less.
Going to new places and meeting new people is always more exhausting than it should be. I think it's just because of the stress and anxiousness that comes before it, or maybe it's like the regret and self-doubt that comes after it. I usually think so much about what I'm going to say or how I'm going to move or how I'm going to act in any social situation that it comes out either awkward or like I'm trying too hard. But I want to look effortless. I hate that I overthink every situation afterwards and during it, and that causes me to just stress out more.
As a student, there's already a lot of pressure and responsibilities that you have as is. And then to add on being an athlete and performing at a high level, especially if you want to go into college for that, it can put on even more stress.
If you're waking up early in the morning, you have before school practice or even late night practice, like you want to sleep, but you have to finish your homework or study for a test. It goes for everything in life. Like your parents expect you to have good grades, especially for student athletes. Like that's not easy.
You have practices at all different hours and then trying to maintain the best grades that you're capable of. And the two schedules conflict a lot, and sleep is like a major factor.
I feel like a lot of people don't talk about this because it's something very personal. I don't like talking about it because I don't like people thinking that I depend on them emotionally. Like sometimes I just feel like really sad and like it stops me from doing like the smallest things I can do, like sometimes schoolwork. Sometimes I feel like my trauma isn't as important as someone else's because I do come from like a nice family. I don't know, I feel like that also like stops a lot of people from like speaking up about it.
What is something we can do or our peers can do to find a solution?
Any mindfulness practice is key to getting out of your head, because the whole topic that we're talking about is mental health. So if you can become more aware of what is going on in your mind, that will really help you to overcome any sorts of negative thoughts.
Definitely starting within the family will help. I think that will cause the most change because you're around your parents a lot. So how your parents are going to be talking about mental health with you, or even talking about their own mental health, that will help a lot.
I feel like telling people that it's okay to have therapy and not have it looked down upon, because it's useful and it helps people. So what do you think that our local government can do, as well as the Apopka City community, to help us?
Local government in general can create more affordable therapy so that people are more open to the idea of getting help.
I think that the mental health days are a great start, but if you want to have more of an impact, then you need to incorporate it into the way that you run your schools.